What is going on, everybody? Malcolm back again from Majestic Skies. And today I have another very exciting Everyman's watch review. Today you can see I'm reviewing this LIGE watch. This LIGE watch is quite affordable watch. As you can see, it's got a beating heart design, open heart design. So you can see the balance wheel there, right front and center. So pretty beautiful. Look at the back. It is also open at the back as well. And it does come with a leather strap that is genuine leather, 22-inch lugs, as you can see. Now, what I'm going to do is just show everything that comes with this watch first. Comes with a nice box, international guarantee. Oops. So you can go ahead and fill that out if you do want to basically have a warranty with this. That's pretty crazy on such an affordable watch. Here you can see instructions on how to use it and different models of the watch. In our case, Model 7, I believe. Yeah, Model 7. But you can see LIGE does have quite a few models. Other than that, you get the nice box, and then you get this little tag here. But that's pretty much it for what it comes with. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, but obviously what we're interested in is the watch itself. So let's go ahead and bring it over so we can have a closer look. So this is the watch here. It does come in a variety of colors. This is the blue one you can see here, which I do really like. It's a very kind of minimalist and not super showy, which I think plays well with the open heart design, which can be a little bit showy, but in this case, it is kind of understated. Is hand windable. However, I won't be hand winding it now because it's already fully hand wound, and I don't want to overwind it. It is an automatic watch. You can see the rotor there, which will auto wind it. 30 meters of water resistance, so it's basically a dress watch. Wouldn't recommend taking it, basically swimming with you because you're probably going to destroy it. 21 joule movement, as you can see there. Let's see if I can get it to focus that close. Hold on. 21 joule movement, as you can see. So not much to see on the back side, but because of the design of this, they've kind of designed it so you get a really nice view at the front, and then the back is not as important. You just see the rotor there. But yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty complex watch for its mechanism. So you have the day of the week, you have the day of the month, and then you also have a night-day view there. So a lot of other watches will have that, kind of higher end watches, and that's basically your sun and moon complication. That's usually what they're called. In this case, sometimes they will call it a moon phase complication. However, it has nothing to do with the moon phase, so it's a day-night complication. But still really beautiful to see. So I'll go ahead and showcase that when I wind this watch up, or sorry, change the time on this watch because it's a little bit out of time there. Stainless steel band, 316, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it is very, very nice quality for the case itself. The dial looks nice too. This one is a little bit less contrasty than some of the others. I'm not a big fan of the kind of speckled finish on it. Some people might like that, but personally, it's just not to my taste. But still looks quite nice. Really, my only complaint with the appeal of it is the actual, is the dial itself and the finish on the dial that they chose to use. But still, from a distance and from a normal usability standpoint, there's no issues with it, and it does look really nice. I still really like the look of it, don't get me wrong. Okay, so other than that, I will go ahead and show kind of how the sun and moon complication works there. So I got the crown pulled out now to the second position, and we'll go ahead and just kind of go through. Let me get it really close here. There we go. So we're going through, and as you can see, that dial on the top there is changing. And you see it's changing to night here. So you can see the moon out. And then right when it hits 24, you can see it switch to day. Switch to Sunday any second here. There it goes. There we go, Sunday. So you can see that's basically how it works there. So you got the day of the month changing first, then the day of the week. Right now it is 9 a.m. So let's go ahead and set this to 9 a.m. 6, 7, 8, and 9 exactly. 9:01. There we go. Now, as far as how long this watch is going to last before it's going to need to be reset, looking at a 40-hour power reserve, so pretty good, pretty good. You can see I do also like the cute little face on the sun there. It's subtle, but it is there. And I do like how you can see a few of the jewels on the front there. So overall, really happy with this watch. It is a larger watch, given how complicated the movement is. So I'll go ahead and put it on my wrist here, and you'll be able to see what it looks like snugged up. I've already adjusted this to my wrist. Whoops. And it is very well adjustable. I'll show that in a second, actually. One moment. All right, there we go. So this is basically a 43 millimeter dial. So it is large, 49 lug to lug. But you can see my basically 6.5, 6.75 inch wrist does fit it quite well. But this is about the max size I can fit, maybe 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters more than this. But 49 is getting to the top for my wrist size. But it looks really nice on the wrist. Really subtle. You can see the back clasp there is quite nice with the Lige logo, genuine leather strap. We do have 2 bands here as well. However, my only complaint would be this is a little too close. Maybe that's standard for watches of this style, but I just feel like you're going to rip the leather if you use that one. So I've mostly just been going like that, and yeah, it works just fine. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of the watch. Now, on their website, it does have some conflicting information over the actual crystal on the front. So let's find out with certainty if this is a sapphire crystal or if it's just a mineral crystal. So let's go ahead and have a look. I got my tester here. As you can see, it's all charged up. Let's go ahead and see what this is. That's a little bit, well, that's about right. Either way, it'll show us what we need to see. No, so it is definitely not a sapphire crystal. Same on the back here. We'll go ahead and test that. Definitely not. But given the price, that's kind of what you'd expect. But some of the websites, they said like synthetic sapphire crystal, and that is definitely not the case here. So it's going to be mineral crystal. Normally would jump up to 8 or 9 if it was a sapphire crystal. I think that beeping sound you just heard there. But yeah, so you got a mineral crystal here on the front, but still very scratch resistance. Since this is a dress watch, honestly, do you really need sapphire crystal? I deem probably not. It could be hard Lex as well, which is slightly better than kind of your standard mineral crystal, but yeah, it is not a sapphire crystal, so we can go ahead and say that with certainty. But other than that, let's look at the clasp here. You can see it's a butterfly clasp, so it locks in on both sides quite well. It is very adjustable, so you can go ahead and move this spot here anywhere on that strap, and it's very comfortable, so no issues. It is a very heavy watch as well. You're looking at, I think, 18 millimeter thickness, so it's a very thick, very heavy watch just due to the complicated movement there. But I love it, honestly. It's really punches outside of its class. And what I like is the Lige brand isn't super obvious that it's like a budget brand. So you got this really nice watch that really looks incredible for the price. And you can wear it and not feel like you're wearing a cheap watch, and also not feel like you're pretending it's something it's not, because it's not some complete homage watch where there's no original designs or anything. So I do really like it. You can see a lot of the dial markers are also put on there, so that's quite nice. And I believe their previous model didn't have the second hand, so that's pretty good. As you can see, it's pretty smooth. Does have quite a few rotations. I'm not sure the exact movement on this watch, but haven't had any issues with it, honestly. I've been using it quite extensively. If you wear it kind of through half the day or more, you're only going to have to wind it like once a day, and that's going to be it. So yeah, go ahead and check out this watch here. This is a Liege watch. I'm not sure the exact model number. Maybe it's 1853. It says that on the back there. So it's possible that's the model number, but it's the one with the open heart design. That gets said 2022 model is kind of what they said on the advertising for it. But yeah, check it out. I personally love this Liege watch. I think it's really classy. Like I said, they do have other colors. So you can get a white dial. You can get a black dial. You can get one in gold. Personally, I'm not big on gold watches, just because I feel like if it's not real gold, it's kind of pretending it's something it's not, which I'm trying to avoid in my collection. But oh yeah, one other thing I should mention, does have two buttons here, so I won't go ahead and press those since the time's set perfectly. But that will actually change the day of the week and the day of the month. So pretty nice. So if you have it set on the right time, but you want to quickly go ahead and change the day of the week or day of the month, that's what those do. It'll kind of go through one by one and change those. So pretty advanced watch. I love it. I think it's a great watch, and I'd highly recommend it. I've only had it for a couple months, so it's not a long-term review, but if you're wanting kind of a classy dress watch on the cheap, this is definitely a good one to have a look at. So I do thank everyone for watching. Do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, and stay tuned for more watch reviews. I'm hoping I can have quite a few coming here.